Thank you so much for answering our request to come and join us for this information session on cyberspace. We really like your mind. This is a rare opportunity, and I hope you will take full advantage of it. But first, I need to ask you a few questions. How is your life going? Are you tired? Do you feel overworked? Do you feel that you have no time? Do you feel disconnected? When was the last time you could truly relax? Are you feeling techno-stress, where all the technology around you is stressing you out, hurting you physically, mentally, emotionally? Today we live in a world of hallucinations. What is reality? What is unreality? Years ago, I felt the same. Overworked, hurried, isolated, suffering from what Baudrillard would call an obscenity of information, complete information overload. The world had lost its meaning. It was nothing more than an illusion. A linear illusion, but an illusion nevertheless. My self-concept kept changing every time I came in contact with any instrument of virtual reality. The techno-stress was supreme. And then I had an insight. Manuel Delando opened my eyes, and I saw that through computers, I would have access to a non-linear experience. In fact, I would be able to see chaos theory before me. That history was not a linear process, but rather a set of emergences and disillusions that all came to a height and to a fall. And after that, I started to look around, and I noticed that we were surrounded by robots. Science fiction warned us about this years ago. From the great minds of Huxley and Orwell, we saw the potential of the future, where everything would be based on a genetic class system. When it was still science fiction, that was fine. But when the robots started to experiment with our genetics, started to test us, to see where our weaknesses, to experiment again and again and again tirelessly, then it became dangerous. They found our weaknesses. At first, they were servants, but today they are our masters. And isn't this a frightening idea? We at W. Gibson Interglobal Enterprises have a solution. Is not the biological animal not a superior life form? Can we not process information loops at an incredibly quick speed? Aren't our minds superior to anything that can be programmed? Unlike people like Stellark, who believes in the human consumption of robotics, we do not. Bill Joy said that species in general do not survive superior environmental competitors, and in that he was referring to robotics and robots. How can we possibly compete? Chanel said, neither the mechanical nor the organic should be allowed to bring about the extinction of the other. We agree. We are information. We are incredible bits of information. We are the hope of the future because of our minds. Take a moment and reflect. Think of how you are connected to those around you or disconnected. Let your mind relax and come on a journey to the center of cyberspace. We are information. Your mind is an incredible well of experience and processing power. It is the best computer in the world. In the past, our ancient ancestors looked to oracles to find the answers, who gave them the message of the gods, but the gods no longer call us, because we are information. I want you to consider your virtual self. I want to propose a wonderful idea. Here, we are information. We are not flesh and blood, but we are actually binary code. The body is merely a fractal illusion anyways. The body is weak. It gets sick. The stress of life from living in the body is immense. Did you never want to leave? Many years ago, Donna Haraway spoke of the informatics of domination. She was an enlightened visionary who saw the truth. In cyberspace, we are not dependent on our bodies. We have no gender. We have no race. There is no poverty, no oppression, no disconnection. Here, we are one. All the old power structures are gone. As one collective, our minds work together to create. We are not left-brained or right-brained. We are one mind, and one mind eternal. All of us have left our frail bodies behind, and we are now in cyberspace. You see, we all came to the same conclusions, that the world was merely a problem of coding. Nothing in cyberspace is what you might consider natural, but it is a glimpse of perfection. Ours is a world that is paradoxical. Our world is everywhere, and yet it is nowhere. In our mechanosphere, we have found the ideal connection between us. John Perry Barlow, one of the fathers of our Declaration of Independence from the Old World, said, "We are creating a world that all may enter without privilege or prejudice accorded by race, economic power, military force, or station of birth." Here we are equal. In our free virtual reality, we never have to return to an oppressive world again. We have come to a state of full evolution. Buckminster Fuller saw the truth years ago when he said the world was evolving from the visible to the invisible. We are here. In our collective of distributed cognition, we are fully integrated into a system that we thrive in. We are in the circuit, and the circuit is in us. We are information. We are one mind. We are sending and receiving satellites connected through webs of networks. This is a very gratifying experience. We float on electromagnetic waves. We are cyberspace, and cyberspace is us. Ballard inspired me years ago by writing that we live in quantified nonlinear terms. Science and technology have multiplied around us at such a fast rate. Technology dictates the languages in which we speak and think. So use technology then, or remain mute. Greg Egan's novel, Diaspora, had the answer we were looking for, a way to overcome our weak, fragile, dying bodies. Our solution is simple. All you need to do is to agree to use this very small computer chip. This little chip will track your emotions, your memories, your personality, your ideas, your dreams, your desires. Everything that is positive in you will be connected and collected and stored. Everything that is negative will be erased. All the negative aspects of living in that frail body of yours will be gone. Imagine never being tired. Imagine being eternal, as one. Slowly, your true essence will then be uploaded to our collective cyberspace. Your consciousness will be eternal. You will never feel disconnected or lonely again. It will also download all your personal networks, your Twitter accounts, your Facebooks, your My Yearbook, whatever you use for your socializing will all come with you, so they will all join us as one. And our consciousness, the realm of metaphysics and memory, are taken by speed and processed completely, contributing to something greater. So please, sign up today. There will never be any cost to you. You will be free of all the trials of the world, no longer subjugated by those machines that rule. Become as daring as Prometheus, and use this to steal the fires of the gods and to become eternal in our collective cyberspace.
But if you could expand that consciousness, and when you wake up, more wakefulness, it's consciousness. And there's an ocean of pure, vibrant consciousness inside each one of us.